Hello there everyone, Shippy here. Hope everyone out there's doing well and today back once again with some more Pokemon trading card game pocket. Today's video, I wanted to try out this Charizard deck that I've been messing around with to see if I can manage to win a game or two online with it. It's pretty simple in its composition. It just revolves around Charizard, Moltres, and Magmortar, which is really what I'm trying to test out with this deck to see if Magmortar and Charizard have any sort of synergy whatsoever. This deck really isn't that much different from your traditional Growlithe and Arcanine deck. We're just taking out, the Growlithe and Arcanine for Magmar and Magmortar. But yeah, I will have the entire deck list in the description of the video below should you want to try this deck out for yourself or just improve upon it. And I'll try to explain my game plan and thought process behind this deck when we actually get into some matches. But yeah, that's enough of me rambling, and let's go find our first game. Alrighty, looks like I found my first opponent here. And we are going to go first, which is kind of unfortunate. We kind of want to get started a little bit quicker than this. And going second would help us do that, but we'll take what we can get. But we do have our Moltres and a Magmar in hand, so we can build when it is our go-around. But as I explained before, this deck really isn't all that much different than your traditional Charizard deck where you'd run Growlithe and Arcanine. I'm just running Magmar and Magmortar to see if this will work at all. The reason I've opted to run Magmar and Magmortar is because they have Magmortar, the evolved version of Magmar, has the effect of being able to burn your opponent's Pokemon. So with the addition of like Cyrus and things like that, we can hopefully maybe, when an opponent swaps out, when we do damage with Magmortar, we can swap them back in and kind of go for the sweep and be inconvenient in that way to the opponent. And with Charizard here, of course, Charizard just our world beater. When the main strategy doesn't work, we want to get Charizard out and just start doing damage. But yeah, that's really all we're trying to do here. Of course, with any fire deck or Charizard deck, I should say, the one huge drawback will be that both Magmortar and Charizard do take a little while to build up, so we kind of need the coin toss gods to more or less be on our side here. So, but the good thing with Magmortar is that once energy is into it, we won't lose it, which is a good thing. Whereas with Charizard, we're constantly losing 2 energy a go. But if we don't get a little bit better coin tosses than that, we might get rocked by Celebi quick, fast, and in a hurry. But we do have the type advantage, which is also a good thing for this. But unfortunately, we don't want to get Celebi a chance to get a whole lot into it. If we start seeing Snivy, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble, and there's Snivy. I spoke it into existence. But yes, we got to get our Magmar or Magmortar going as fast as we possibly can. So ideally, we had the ideal-ish kind of hand starting out. You want to start with Moltres for sure, so you can build your Pokemon that way. He got heads twice, so that kind of maybe screwed me a little bit. But I have really no choice but to let Moltres die a little bit of a hero's death here. I could be annoying and make them... Yeah, we're going to Sabrina. Just so I can be a little bit annoying and try to delay Moltres' inevitable end here. But as I was saying, you want to start with Moltres and then ideally be building Magmortar and Charmander in the background. I gotta get one hit. Of course, I'm gonna get screwed on the coin tosses. That is the biggest bane to me. I swear I get more tails than anything else. I've seen more getting 3 tails on Moltres more than I've ever seen getting 2 heads. That is just my luck. And I could get absolutely destroyed here by Celebi pretty quickly. Damn it. Really not getting a single heads. I needed 1 to make this really work. But unless they have an XP, they can't tag out. But okay, we get another Magmar here, which is nice. Which I really don't want any damage done to Magmortar, but it looks like I'm not going to really have much of a choice. Because I don't want to concede the 2 points off of Moltres immediately. So we're going to have to just eat this. And just see what we can get done here. I can't believe I got 3 tails. Well, I actually, that's a lie. I absolutely can't believe I got 3 tails. I'm more just shocked at the frequency that it happens to me. Oh, I really wish there was like I think I've said this a couple times, but I wish there was like some sort of like statistical thing that shows you like just the stats of tails versus heads. I would love to see it, honestly. But I'm gonna bring Magmar up to take the hit here, unfortunately. But the bright side is we only lose 1 point off of Magmar. But do I really want to bring Magmortar or evolve it to Magmortar? I feel like that would be not good because it would take 3 energy to get him out. But we do have our 1 Pokemon built up, and we do have a Charizard here. So we're just going to delay, and I'll let him have this Magmar. Alright, what I'm probably going to do now is I actually will evolve it. Because, yeah, they're building the hell out of Celebi, but it'll also give us a chance to build into Charizard. And with Charizard, we can sweep anything. And ideally, we want to make him play that Celebi they got back there. So yeah, that's kind of what we're hoping and praying to do now. That is another knock on this deck, is that everything has a high retreat cross, especially Magmortar. I hope I'm saying that right. Is it Magmortar or Magmortar? I feel like I keep saying Magmortar. I don't know why my eyes want to articulate that to my brain, but it's probably Magmortar. And I'm overcomplicating the enunciation and saying it incorrectly, like I do most things. Okay, well, we're just going to keep building Charizard in the back and just take the damage. It's going to have to be a war of attrition. And now this is going to get worse because 10 coin tosses on that Celebi. But I want to make him bring in Celebi before I bring in anything else. In an ideal world, we can make that happen, but let's see. Alright, they can now do significantly more damage with Delmise. So they're going to do 90. They're going to knock out the Magmortar, or Magmortar. Whatever it is, I'm going to call it 20 different things. And we're going to bring in Magmortar so we can one-shot this Delmise and make them bring in the Celebi before we are forced to bring in our Charizard. Now, they could force me to Sabrina it in, which would be not ideal, but we're going to do what we can. All right, we're going to take out Delmise. I could have Sabrina it in, but well, maybe I should have Sabrina something in. Because ideally, I could have made a Sabrina in that Superior, maybe, if they didn't want to lose one of the Celebis. But they're going to bring this Charizard EX. Alright, now they can't Sabrina anything in. They've lost the ability to do that because they played Oak. And killing my Magmortar really does nothing to me because it only gets them 1 point. So I think I can win here. Yep, they can see it. I think they realized what they did. Or maybe they just didn't have a Sabrina to play. But yes, if they would have knocked out Magmortar, it would not matter. We would have brought in Charizard and knocked him out anyway, and that would have gave us the game. So yeah, that's a good start. A good game to that opponent. Hopefully we can continue to win a game or two with this. And hopefully we can get off to a little bit better start and build a little bit better faster and get the coin toss gods on our sides. But yeah, I'll be back when I find my next opponent. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here. And we're going to have to go first again, which is, again, not ideal. I really don't see... I'm sure everybody probably says this. I really don't see the point of going first unless you're... Or anything good about going first if you're not running a water deck. Because it's just a hindrance, really. Like, you're kind of playing on the back foot. Having to go first. And we did not get a great hand. No Moltres, no Charmander. And we're going up against the water. So this could be over before it starts, unfortunately. Especially because if they can get Starmie going way faster than I can get a Magmar going here. And I'm going to get hit for 40 out of the gate due to the type mismatch. Say, this might be a quick one, unfortunately. Not having a Moltres in your open hand is really, really a killer. Now, if I can draw Moltres, the bright side is Moltres isn't weak to water. And there he is. And I have a Leaf, so I can get Magmar out quickly, which is what we want in this scenario. All right, so we're going to play our Leaf. Let's get Magmar the hell out of here. Get Moltres in. Now, we're not going to have a whole lot of time to build, especially if they already have their Starmie. So I kind of need to hit probably on at least 2 coin tosses here. I can't guarantee I'm going to get many opportunity to do this. And not good. All right, well, unfortunately, we only got the 1 heads, which is about all I ever get out of that unless I get nothing. So hopefully they don't have their Starmie, because that really, really changes things if they do. They can't one-shot with Magmortar, and they already got their damn Starmie. Okay, well, this is a problem now. Because I have no choice but to concede Moltres to build Magmortar. And I'm not going to get Charmander, it looks like. Really does me no good to play the Sabrina. Especially they evolve that Staryu into another Starmie because there's no retreat cost. So this might be a losing effort. We got bad RNG on everything. The start and the coin tosses. Yeah. Not looking good because I had to concede Moltres in that scenario. There wasn't really any choice. I would have just lost Magmortar. Magmortar, yep. Kind of my worst nightmare coming to fruition here. Yeah, I think this is pretty much a done deal. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to lose Magmortar here, regardless of what I do. Even if I were to have drawn the yeah, I'm just the heart of the cards were not on my side, and neither were the coin tosses. All right, well, we'll take what damage we can get at the very least. But this is definitely a steamroll for them. Yeah, please remain burned. Oh, they've recovered. Well, for all the good that was going to do me anyway, they weren't going to get knocked out from it. So Palkia, Starmie. I guess they're going to miss it up to really just put some stank on it, of course. And, I mean, why not? Why would they not hit on it? Would never know what that is like. And, of course, they're going to attack into Palkia. Why not? And we're going to lose pretty quickly. And that was a pretty lopsided one. But that zims the brakes, and that's the luck of the draw sometimes. But good game to that opponent, and I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here. And hey, we're going to get to go second. That's always good. And we do start out with a Moltres. And Magmar and Charmander, all good things. Now, I don't know what would be good to build first. If I'm being completely honest here. We do have the type advantage, which is good. These videos have, or these matches, I should say, have just been all over the place. We've had the advantage, and now it's 2 of them, and then the horrible disadvantage in 1. There's been no neutral ground so far. But is this Executor or Celebi, maybe? We may never know. But in this scenario, probably worth it, of course. Actually, it might be worth it to bring in Charmander here, because I can one-shot the Execute if they bricked. Okay, no, they didn't. But that's why I took that gamble. And we do have the Leaf, so we're going to get Charmander out regardless. So let's put in Energy into Moltres. Let's play our Leaf. And get Charmander out. And so I don't have Charmeleon. It might be better to just boost up Magmar here. Even though I don't really have a sign of Magmortar. Are you kidding me? I cannot get more than one heads at any given time. I would just like 2 once. But alright. We got our energy into Magmar. Now hopefully they haven't hit on their Executor already. Because that would also be bad. Even though we have the type advantage, we don't want to get Moltres hurt too quickly because we do need time to build. But the coin tosses aren't letting me do it. You really want to tag somebody in here, don't you, bud? Alright, I'll bring in Magmar. Why not? And of course they have their Executor. But they burned both their Sabrinas to do this. Alright, please be Tails. Of course. Just of course. Without fail, my opponents will get the coin tosses they need while I continually don't get mine. Oh, the coin toss luck will never be on my side. It just never will be. Alright, well now we have no choice but to play in the Charizard. And both my Charmeleons are probably stacked on top of each other at the bottom of the deck. Knowing my luck. Alright, well, we gotta get Charizard. I mean, that's really... Oh, hey, we got a heads out of the gate. That literally never happens. No, it's a Christmas miracle. I got 3 heads. I did one out of every 5,000 uses of Inferno Dance. I'll see that. I will probably immediately be rewarded with 3 tails. Alright, well, hopefully I can draw into Charmeleon next turn, because I severely need it. And just, of course. They will probably never see a Tails. I drew another damn Charizard. Well, just in a real bad... I can't I have to just take the gamble here. I can't let him knock out Charmander, because we're not going to get anything done with Moltres. Alright, we get the 1 heads. I just have to hope and pray they get a Tails. And hope I draw into Charmeleon next turn, for the love of God. Please show me something. That's all I need. I need them to get Tails, and I need to draw Charmeleon. Or Professor Oak would also be okay. Okay, good. Tails, finally. Okay, well, regardless, I gotta get Moltres out now. There's Charmeleon. There's the lad. Okay, we got our Charmeleon. I put energy into him. They can't forcibly snap me in unless they have a Cyrus. Alright, we're going to retreat. We're going to bring in Charmeleon. I'm going to opt to leave Executor in here. Because it can't, unless they have a Geo and they get heads, they can't one-shot me. And I don't want to bring in Mew. Though maybe it would have been better for me to do that. Of course, I got a Cyrus. They really just had everything they needed, and I did not. And they got their heads, not that they needed it, and down goes Moltres. And unfortunately, we're going to be taking a loss on that one. That was not my match. Today's just not been my day, I guess, for this Charizard Magmortar deck. But hey, we're trying what we can. But good game to that opponent. I do believe I'm going to end the video here, though. I think I've learned my lesson with this deck. But yeah, feel free to leave me any notes on how I can improve it. And I mean, I'm always open. I know this probably isn't maybe the best way to run Magmortar, but I just wanted to see if that would work with Charizard. But probably not. Probably just better to run Arcanine. But yeah, to make this far of the video, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.